Walking Dead, and lightsabers. If you know me, you know I love telling Elseworld stories, what if, of the whole comic book spectrum. So be it Marvel, DC, I love Elseworld stories. And this Elseworld story revolves around the universe of The Walking Dead. I mean, everybody knows The Walking Dead, right? It's the best series involving around zombies. I mean, born The Last of Us, I don't give a shit. The Walking Dead is it. And this story is if The Walking Dead went to its full extreme point, meaning the zombies, because we find out later, for those of you who read the comics, we find out that the cause of the zombie plague was aliens. So this story revolves around aliens finally showing themselves and coming to Earth to cause trouble. Okay, so the story starts out like normal. Rick is a cop who gets shot in the stomach, so he's in the hospital. Then the zombie apocalypse starts. He meets new people, he forms a family, he gets hospitalized. But this time, while he's hospitalized, the Earth is under attack by alien forces. Like, they bring a whole ass armada to come destroy the Earth. But not destroy, but we'll find out as we go on. This is where we pick up with Rick himself. He's shocked because everywhere just looks different. Something is different. He feels different. Only for him to look at his arm and realize that his arm is now robotic. If you follow the comics, you know Rick lost his arm. But this time, he has a robotic one. Confused and a bit dizzy, he stumbles into the wall, revealing a suit, the only piece of clothing in this area. And for the fact that he didn't want to wear a dress, he had to change into this goofy ass costume. Looking for everyone, he searched the ship, calling out everyone's name. No one was here until he heard a thump. The door was banging. He went closer and the door opened and he fell through it. He fell into the end of days. I mean it, humanity wasn't just dying from the armada of alien bombardment. Nah, they were also dying from the zombie bites. Zombies, waves of them were attacking humans, and aliens were shooting from above. Rick himself was about to die because a zombie was creeping and he didn't notice until splash, the zombie exploded. But what caused this explosion? Only for him to look and find his friends still alive, even the ones he presumed to be dead. This is when we find out that the aliens were reviving every single human to their fullest potential, making them practically super soldiers, only for them to enslave them and put them in the army. So right now, Herschel, Tyrese, every single person that has died prior are alive right now and fighting. But Rick is still understandably confused. How did all this happen? He was just in a coma, only for us to see a lightsaber plow through a zombie's skull. And we only know one person with skills enough to use a sword in the apocalypse. And this version of a sword, a lightsaber, it was our precious zombie killer, katana wielding black woman, looking fine as hell in comic book form. And Jesus Christ, this art by Ryan Utley. This is why he's one of my best artists of all time. Anyways, we find out what's been going on all this time. The zombie plague was a precursor, and the real invasion started when the zombie plague infected the whole planet. This race of aliens find water, and in their world, water is practically like gold, it's like currency. So they came here for our water. But while our beautiful black queen was explaining, she got beheaded from behind. None other than the governor himself. This prick was sadly part of the people that got revived, but Rick wasn't focused on him. He didn't even care that his friend just got beheaded. He was looking at his wife, who laid kneeling on the foot of the governor. She was dead, so apparently she came back too. He was so distracted until he saw the governor's ugly face inches from his wife's. His request was simple. Join us. We will revive every single person you've lost and make them better. Or die. His friend had just died. But Rick was with the smoke. He was not one to bend even to the apocalypse. So why should he bend to some aliens reaching forward and grabbing this lightsaber? He was ready. Come get some, Mr. Governor. Like I said, Rick was with the smoke. So He did what he did best. He clashed with the governor, slash after slash. He weaved the governor's mighty freaking claw, giving him a kick to the face and slicing up that same claw. He was about to deliver the killing blow, only to find heat coming from the side of his face. His precious wife was no longer his wife. She was different, holding a gigantic cannon that could take off half of his body to his face. She told him to stand down and think about what he's doing. But this is Rick. He was never going to stand down. This is where we stop for this part because this story is so short, so I have to pace myself while telling it. I hope you guys enjoyed it and please like and subscribe. Come on, guys. Get me to 1,000. Come on.